Celebration! And we're back. I am Joe.
And I'm Krokoy, and we're having a party! Yay! Because we have come this far thanks to your likes and your subscribing, and keep it up though because we have more party.
I'm getting dizzy from the lighting.
Alright, let's switch back to our regular studio. Okay, now, woo, yes, but still, our party is ongoing with our party ukulele. So whenever you're gonna party with a ukulele, this is the one that you want to use. Joe, what is glowing in your hands?
Well, it ain't wood.
It ain't wood, and it's very glowing LED. Now we are finally featuring a very unique plastic ukulele. All right, plastic. Okay. Let's measure it because we are not sure on the measurement, but I'm pretty sure it's a concert. This is in a way one of those no brands. Yep, it's a concert. This is one of those generic branded ones that you will find in different names. However, it is all patterning itself from the Kala.
Okay, let's conserve power a little. Okay, I'm gonna shut this off.
Why? It can run for a long time according to the manual. You want a full charge. All right, okay. So we can put it on blue.
Okay, there we go.
So you can see that from the start, if you're not partying or you're in the daytime and you'll be wasting the LED, it is actually sort of cloudy white plastic, which is pretty good because it enhances the color pretty much. Because I've seen some that are clear plastic.
Yeah. So okay, so this comes with this. There's a switch here on the butt.
Hold it for a few seconds; it will turn it on.
Then you just press it each time.
You have many modes.
Yeah. And then at the bottom of the heel, you have a USB-C charging slot.
Yes, one of the nice things about this ukulele is that it is chargeable by USB. One of the not so nice things about it is that the battery is so embedded in there that if it ever dies after a few years of charging, you just have to buy another one like this, which is not so bad because under about $50 you get yourself this nice ukulele. I mean, if you buy the Kala version, you probably have to spend a little bit more. I'm not sure if the Kala comes in concert size, and definitely this is, kind of unique and fun.
Yeah. Now normally when we discuss ukes, we like to inform you the body is made of this, the neck is made of this, the bridge, the fretboard, okay, the nut are made of this. For this ukulele, it's all made of the same material.
Yep. Wood.
Oh.
No. It's made out of resin. No, not even resin. So this is one of those slightly modern because this kind of synthetic plastic has been around since the 70s under Ovation. However, this is definitely not an Ovation. And you have what is called, basically translucent plastic, right? There's no label on what it is. It does have open gear tuners, which kind of matches it. But if you can tell that it is in like a few pieces. Okay, so definitely it seems like the mold from the body to the neck is in one piece. Then you stick the fretboard over it.
And the top.
Yes, and this one is probably also molded into it. Now, we can't assume that you can change the battery by removing this because it looks like if you do so, you might break it. So definitely, the battery is disposable. That feature is disposable, which I wish they didn't do it that way.
Yeah. Now, for the bridge, okay, so it's a no-tie bridge.
I hope you can see it because it's so clear. There you go.
Yeah, actually, believe it or not, this has fret marks, 5th, 7th, 10th, 12th. It does, but it's so hard to see.
Oh yes, which is why you turn it on. Because when you turn it on...
When you turn it on, everything lights up. So you're gonna count lights?
You see the fret marks.
What?
So
you're saying that this...
That is
the
negative...
first fret?
No, that is the -2 fret. If you wanna play it like this. No, but they did try, okay? They did try.
It didn't even align.
No, it aligns on the 5th, the 7th, and there.
It messes up. So,
yeah.
okay, so, yeah, the lights don't a line here.
You can see how much fun we're having with this ukulele because it's definitely a fun one. Okay, when you turn it on, it will go to this green mode, which practically is the standby, I suppose. Now, if you switch it on, it can turn red. One thing about this, and turn green. Okay, so that other mode is to switch between. One other thing that's nice about this compared to other colored ukuleles is that the LED is actually one module.
Yeah.
Yeah, one module, so it gives out a very equal, not so aligned one though, but it is nicely made. It's not something like you just put a strip, which I've seen in some cheaper models. It does have the solid plain color that softly blends into another one.
This actually has a mode wherein the lights flash according to your strum.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, we're gonna have fun with this later on.
Yeah, the demo. The only thing that's lacking is a beatbox.
Yeah. Actually, why don't we go to the sound sample right now?
Yes, because you might be curious what a plastic sounds like. Look deep into the pattern. You are
like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, folks.
Like and subscribe. Send us more ukuleles. All right, Joe.
Okay.
What an interesting sound sample. Not only do you provide an interesting sound, but also visually, when you play it glowing like this, if it doesn't give you a headache, it might give the audience a headache. Well, keep it on, so you can check out the instrument.
Yeah. Now, you could say this would be similar to some toy ukuleles you'd buy for a little child, but this does keep its tune very well.
Yeah, actually, what you can compare it to. Okay, I've tried a couple, if not several, in my collection, synthetic material of different price ranges. This one at roughly about $50 to $60, depending on where you are and what brand you're buying, fits the bill. And in terms of sound, it actually gives you a nice resonating sound. I mean, if you compare it to a previous one we did, the other one, the more expensive ukuleles that we tried that are plastic, this is pretty much good in that sense, right?
Yeah.
You'd find a lot of other plastic manufacturers like Enya or the Pop Uke or whatever.
If I wanted a uke to travel with, just to bring around and not worry about temperature, humidity change, or it getting splashed on. Maybe if it was splashed on by
splash
water.
on.
No, not
Nope.
this. Not this.
This
not
is
this.
not one of those
Yeah.
waterman type.
Yeah,
Okay.
but if I didn't want to worry about temperature, humidity change, or it getting banged, yeah, I would probably bring this.
But if you feel the body, it kind of feels like that lava U, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the sound that I was looking for. It kind of mellows down to a lower model lava U. Doesn't have the built-in effects, but it does have this built-in visual effects.
God, it started to rain.
Nope, you can hear it. If you ever hear that pitter-patter, it's rainy season, which is why something like this, which slightly is water resistant.
This is pure curiosity. Does it have an IPX rating?
IPX rating, no. It has an open open charger. You want to short it out. Like I said, the battery is non-replaceable. But it is not those other cheap glow in the dark ukuleles, because this one seems to be one. If you study how it's lighting now and you look at the bracing that you have, like in the neck alone, you can see multiple X bracings to give you a more solid sound instead of just one.
Actually, what they did also to, I suppose it's for added strength, the bottom of the neck, it's flattened. It's not rounded off.
Yes, it is called practically a fat C, or a baseball bat in that sense. So okay, you have multiple modes like this one. It's gonna glow slowly into one color or the other. So depending on what mood you have, definitely good for kids at heart. Or if you're playing in a disco. There you go.
Okay.
So again, it is kind of translucent white, which also gives you a nice feel when you are playing without the LED lighting, because the clear, usually when you find plastic ukuleles with crystal clear color, it gives you the guts. I don't like that much. This one is very subtle. And it is actually sounding pretty good. Yeah. And I think the nice thing about these kinds of plastic, I'm assuming because this is not like a $20 one, is that if you leave this in your car, it won't hurt it much.
Okay, now, again, I'm curious. Where did you buy it?
Okay, this one, again, is on any online. It will go with many different brands. This particular one has a sort of a leafy heart pattern that you might not see. What you can tell is that if the USB is over here, is that it could be in the similar factory. Again, this is it's hard to say the brand because you can find it in different. It's so much so that I notice now there's actually a little indentation here meant for you to put your own brand. You know, one of those things where you can put a plate, sticker, whatever. So that means they really meant that you can put your own brand.
You know,
in.
this reminds me of the artist formerly known as Prince.
Yes,
you
yes.
get a symbol, you don't know how to pronounce it.
Yes, and it does come with a clear plastic bag and instructions. Now the problem with clear plastic bags is that it's gonna stick. However, the nice thing about it is that if you just want to party, you can just turn it up. The only thing that is hard on this is that there would be no place to really put a strap lock. So you really have to play it. But the plastic one, it does stick to your body well.
You know, I'm curious how you're even gonna put a pickup on it.
You just have to buy the stick one. You can put a stick pickup over here.
Yeah.
Well, technically, the only thing that I'm saying about the strap button is because you don't want to fiddle around with the electronics.
Well, yeah, but look at this. Okay, so you have the top. The bridge is molded onto the top.
Well,
and
the saddle.
And the saddle is molded onto the bridge. So that's all one piece, folks.
Yeah, but okay, for those technical, if you want to put a pickup here, okay, the pickups that you can put here definitely won't be under saddle because the saddle, there is no under the saddle. Okay, what you will have to do is because it is actually clear, then you can see where you can put a piezo that sticks. There's one that you can put internally because you can actually measure a little space here to put a hole. You just have to watch out that you don't drill or put a hole on the LED module, because the LED module is connected to the button here, so you can't put the strap lock here.
If you're a little off, I'm gonna hear a oops.
Whoops, there goes your $40. So you can ask your luthier to put a hole somewhere in here in the bottom missing. If he's good, he's gonna miss that one out. And you can just put your hand to stick those. It's easier to stick because you can actually see where you can stick it.
Yeah, or you know, safest thing is
You just
like
put it on
said,
top.
yeah, like those transducer pickups, just stick here. Safest thing to do.
It looks like it might be able to accommodate the K and A, the one that you put over these saddles.
And how much is that compared to the cost of this?
Well, almost $100 versus the 40, 50. So, but you're gonna have a fun time. You just buy yourself the stick ones because it's plastic. It's not gonna ruin anything. There's no way to level the frets unless you want to ruin it.
Yeah, but
There's no need. There's no need.
No need even to crown the frets.
No need to crown what fret. It's plastic molded. Even the nut is molded. Everything is molded. which is fun. I don't know. It looks so much fun.
You know, if you look at it, you would think that the way they assembled it was just to snap everything into place.
Yes, which is actually, but again, quality. You're comparing this to Kala, definitely it will match. We have yet to hold the Kala, but from the looks of the pictures, the fact that the module itself is pretty well installed, that is a bonus.
Yeah. Okay, at least for this one, there are no wood fillers that are visible. Even
There's-
wood.
Really, there's no human aspect. It's all machine. You just slap it on together, even by machine or something. So it is almost like a perfect plastic ukulele.
Okay, now folks, once again, the ukes we feature here, we purchase with our own money. So,
Sometimes we would sponsor a party, so just we can pay. Check your door.
yeah,
fee.
so no one is handing us these ukes, forcing us or twisting our arm and say good things about our ukes.
Which means we are pretty honest.
Yeah, we're very honest.
We try to.
Yeah, so we need your likes, we need your subs to keep us going.
See you in our next colorful episode.